Welcome, dear listener, to the digital realm of shadows. Today, we'll delve into the chilling corners of Instagram, where the mundane often masks the macabre. These are stories shared not in the glow of a campfire, but in the blue light of a smartphone screen. Each one a haunting tale, whispered through pixels and likes. Let's begin. Story 1. The Uninvited Guest. Sarah had always been a private person, sharing only carefully curated glimpses of her life on Instagram. So when she noticed a figure in the background of her friend, Emily's new apartment photo, she was instantly intrigued. It was faint, almost a shadow, but she could swear it was a man. She messaged Emily, asking about the figure, but received no response. Days turned into weeks, and still, no reply. Sarah couldn't shake the feeling that something sinister was lurking in that apartment. She began to research Emily's past, uncovering a dark secret that could explain the mysterious figure. As Sarah delved deeper into Emily's history, she discovered a traumatic event that had occurred in the same apartment years ago. A young man had been brutally murdered there, and his spirit was rumored to still haunt the premises. Sarah's suspicions were confirmed when she found an old newspaper article about the incident. The photo of the victim bore a striking resemblance to the figure she had seen in Emily's photo. Desperate to warn her friend, Sarah tried contacting Emily again, but she was met with silence. A sense of dread washed over Sarah as she realized that Emily might be in danger. She knew she had to act quickly to save her friend from the vengeful spirit that haunted the apartment. Story 2. The Haunted House. The Abandoned Adventures Instagram account had gained a massive following for its thrilling explorations of deserted buildings. One day, they posted a video of a particularly eerie mansion. As they ventured deeper, the atmosphere grew more tense. Strange noises echoed through the halls, and the temperature dropped dramatically. In a dimly lit room, the camera captured a chilling image. A ghostly figure standing in the doorway, its face obscured by shadows. The video went viral, but the account mysteriously disappeared shortly after. Rumors began to circulate about the team's disappearance, with some claiming they had been cursed by the spirits of the mansion. Despite the warnings, a new group of explorers decided to investigate the haunted mansion. They documented their journey on their own Instagram account, sharing their terrifying experiences with their followers. As they ventured deeper into the mansion, they encountered a series of unsettling events. Objects would move on their own, cold spots would appear, and they would hear unexplained noises. The explorers' fear grew as they realized they were not alone. One night, while exploring the mansion's attic, the explorers heard a chilling scream. They rushed to the source of the sound and found their teammate, trapped beneath a heavy beam. The beam had fallen from the ceiling, pinning the explorer to the ground. Desperate to save their friend, the others tried to lift the beam, but it was too heavy. As they struggled, a ghostly figure appeared behind them, its eyes filled with malice. The explorers knew they were in grave danger, and they prayed for a miracle. Story 3. The Cursed Doll. Olivia was a passionate collector of antique dolls, each one with its own unique story. One doll in particular caught the attention of her followers. It was a porcelain doll with haunting black eyes. People began commenting that they felt a strange presence when looking at the doll's photos. Some even claimed to have heard whispers coming from their phones when viewing the images. Olivia, initially amused by the comments, soon grew frightened as strange occurrences began happening in her home. Objects would move on their own, cold spots would appear, and she would hear unexplained noises. As the disturbances escalated, Olivia realized that the doll might be more than just a piece of antique porcelain. Olivia began to research the history of the doll, hoping to find clues about its origins. She discovered that the doll had been passed down through generations of a family with a dark history. The family was said to be cursed, and the doll was believed to be the source of their misfortune. As Olivia learned more about the doll's past, she became convinced that it was possessed by a malevolent spirit. Desperate to rid her home of the evil presence, Olivia sought the help of a local psychic. The psychic confirmed her suspicions and warned her that the doll was a danger to her and her loved ones. With the psychic's guidance, Olivia performed a cleansing ritual to exorcise the spirit from the doll. As she completed the ritual, the doll began to glow an eerie blue light. A chilling scream echoed through the room, and the doll shattered into 1,000 pieces. Olivia knew that the evil spirit was finally gone. Story 4: The Vanishing Man. Alex's Instagram account was a simple chronicle of his daily life. He would post short videos of himself going about his day, from his morning commute to his evening walks. However, his followers noticed a peculiar pattern. He would appear in one location, and then, in the next video, he would be somewhere completely different without any explanation. The distance between the locations was often impossible to cover in the time between videos. As the videos continued, a sense of dread grew among his followers. Some speculated that he was being abducted, while others believed he was trapped in a time loop. The more Alex's videos deviated from the expected, the more his followers became convinced that something sinister was happening. Alex's family became increasingly concerned as his videos grew more erratic. They reported him missing to the police, but there were no leads. As time went on, Alex's videos became more and more disturbing. He would appear in seemingly impossible locations, his face often distorted and his eyes filled with fear. His followers were terrified, but they were also determined to find out what had happened to him. One day, a breakthrough came. A viewer noticed a familiar landmark in one of Alex's videos. It was a small, secluded park that was rumored to be haunted. The viewer contacted the police, who began investigating the park. They found evidence that Alex had been there, but he was nowhere to be seen. As the police continued their search, they discovered a hidden entrance to a subterranean tunnel. Inside the tunnel, they found Alex tied to a chair and surrounded by ancient symbols. The police managed to free Alex, but he was traumatized by his ordeal. He was never able to fully recover from the terrifying experience. Story 5: The Digital Haunting. Emily was a popular influencer known for her glamorous lifestyle and stunning visuals. However, her content began to take a dark turn as she started sharing strange, distorted images and videos. At first, her followers thought it was a new artistic direction, but as the content became more unsettling, a sense of unease spread. Some claimed to feel a cold sensation when viewing the posts, while others reported experiencing nightmares. Then, one night, a live stream started. The influencer was sitting motionless in a darkened room, her eyes wide with terror. As the minutes passed, a ghostly figure appeared behind her, its face obscured by shadows. The stream cut out abruptly, leaving her followers to grapple with the chilling implications. The disappearance of Emily and the haunting live stream left a lasting mark on the digital world, serving as a chilling reminder of the dangers that can lurk in the seemingly innocent realm of social media. Following Emily's disappearance, her followers began to investigate the unsettling events surrounding her. They discovered that Emily had been experiencing strange occurrences in her home before the live stream. Objects would move on their own, cold spots would appear, and she would hear unexplained noises. Some believed that Emily had been haunted by a malevolent spirit that had manifested through her social media account. Despite the dangers, a group of Emily's followers decided to investigate the matter further. They contacted a psychic who claimed to have a connection to Emily's spirit. The psychic revealed that Emily was trapped in a digital realm, haunted by a malevolent entity that was feeding on her fear. The psychic warned that if they did not find a way to free Emily, she would be lost forever. With the psychic's guidance, Emily's followers worked to find a way to break free from the digital realm. They used technology and their own intuition to create a digital portal that would allow them to reach Emily. As they entered the portal, they found Emily trapped in a dark, desolate landscape. The entity that haunted her was a monstrous creature, its eyes filled with malice. The followers battled the creature, using their combined strength and the power of their belief in Emily to defeat it. Finally, they were able to free Emily from the digital realm, bringing her back to the real world.